5 ways to make a woman respect and see you as a high valued man. Number one is what I called relationship dynamics. Have the intention of dating women, but do not initiate it. Do not tell her, I want you to be my girlfriend. Simply go with the flow and let her bring up the topics of her being your girlfriend. When you initiate it, when you tell her something like, I want you to be my girlfriend, you lose the value you have in her eyes. When you lose the value you have in her eyes, watch her reject your proposal. Watch her tell you something like, hey, let's just be friends. Because you just lowered the perceived value she have for you by telling her to be your girlfriend, and she cannot help that or to lose interest in you. It does not matter who you are, it does not matter how attractive you look, it does not matter how much you have in your bank account. Telling her to be your girlfriend gives her the leverage and power. When you give her the leverage and power over you, she feel like you are beneath her. She feels like she have a higher sexual market value than you. And women don't respect that. Women want to be in a relationship with men who have a higher sexual market value than them. And the only way you are going to show them that you have a higher sexual market value than them is by concealing the interest you have in them and let them be the one bringing up the topics of the relationship first. Because the second you bring up the topics of the relationship first, the second you initiate the relationship is the second they are going to start seeing you less. That is when they are going to start seeing you as a weak man. That is when they are going to start seeing you as a low valued man. That is when they are going to start seeing you as a beta male. You need to understand this. So, to avoid getting yourself in a path where you are going to be rejected, you need to act like a man and stop being tested. Number two, don't just talk for talking sake. Okay? If you talk too much, do too much talking when you are around your fellow guys, not when you are around women. Because every single thing that comes out of your mouth is judged by women. You need to understand that there are two conversations going on when you are around women. The first conversation is saying, this guy is a high valued man. The second conversation is saying, this guy is a low valued man and I don't want him. You need to understand this. Let's assume she says something like, hey, baby, you don't love me. A low valued, a low valued response will be like, no, I love you so much. Don't think that. That's a low valued response. The reason why it's a low valued response is because he backpedals. Okay, he seek for validation. A high valued response would be like, why do you feel that way? When she explains, high valued response continue like, if what I did make you feel otherwise, let's talk about it. That's a high valued response. He hold his frame. Subscribers on this channel already know the tricks. Or don't you? So number three, care more about your destination, short form, your destiny, more than you care about the relationship. The mistakes most men make is that they care more about the relationship more than they care more about their destiny. And that's a wrong dynamics. When you enter into that wrong dynamics, women feel it. They feel like you have no direction and purpose in your life, which reduce or lowers the respect and attraction they have for you to level zero. You need to understand this. Subscribers on this page already knows the trick. Number 4, say what you mean and mean what you said. Let's assume she asks you questions like, did you travel? When she asks you, did you travel? You need to say no, even when you traveled. Okay? If she continue like, but I heard you travel, this person told me you travel, this person told me you travel, you need to respond again, no, I didn't travel, even when you traveled. Okay? Because when you, because when after saying no, you say something like, no, don't mind me, I didn't travel, you fail her congruency test. Okay? You saying, no, I didn't travel might look flirty to you. Okay? But to her, that's a sign of incongruency, and that turns women off and lower the perceived value they have for you. Number 5, do not let a woman control the direction of your life. If you let a woman control the direction of your life, you are just giving her the reasons why she should never be with you. Because a man needs to be in charge of his life. Not only in charge of his life, he needs to be in charge of. So when you feel like you are being directed, when you feel like you are following the path she created for you, pause and ask yourself, am I leading myself or am I being led? If you're leading yourself, that's good. You are going to get to where you are going happily. But if you are led by her, she's going to lead you to hell. Not because she hates you, not because she's evil, but they're always trying to see if you're a man that can lead yourself correctly. You need to understand this. Subscribers in this channel already knows the trick. Or don't you? So if you want to understand how to hold your frame without being cold or toxic, I created a system called Frame that teaches you exactly how to do it. Link in my bio. I got you.